In this lecture, we will learn and understand different types of encryptions. So, let's begin our topic. When setting up a system for encrypting data, a security team must decide which encryption algorithm to use. But first, they need to choose the type of algorithm. The two most common types of encryption are symmetric and asymmetric. So, let's understand them in detail. Symmetric encryption. Well, symmetric encryption, also known as secret key ciphers, uses a single key for both encrypting and decrypting data. Imagine it like a single key that can lock and unlock the same door. This key is sometimes called a shared secret because the sender or the system doing the encryption must share this key with all authorized entities who need to decrypt the message. Symmetric key encryption is usually much faster than asymmetric encryption. The most widely used symmetric key cipher is the Advanced Encryption Standard, which was designed to protect government classified information. Let's consider an example. Well, imagine you have a magical diary that you want to keep secret. To lock and unlock this diary, you use a special key. So, only you and your best friend have this key, and you trust him completely. This is how symmetric encryption works. Consider another example as symmetric encryption involves using the same secret key for both encrypting and decrypting data. Imagine a company wants to secure its customer data. It generates a secret key and uses this key to encrypt customer information before storing it in their database. So, when the company needs to access the data, it uses the same key to decrypt the information back to its original form. This ensures that only authorized individuals who have the secret key can read the data that keep it safe from unauthorized access. Asymmetric encryption. Well, asymmetric encryption, also known as public key encryption, uses two different, but logically linked keys for encrypting and decrypting data. Think of it like having a lock with two keys, one for locking and one for unlocking. Well, asymmetric cryptography often uses prime numbers to create keys because it is computationally difficult to factor large prime numbers and reverse engineer the encryption. The Rivest-Shamir-Adleman encryption algorithm is the most widely used public key algorithm today. With RSA, either the public or the private key can be used to encrypt a message. Whichever key is not used for encryption becomes the decryption key. Let's consider an example. Well, now consider a mailbox with a unique twist. It has two keys. One key, let's call it the public key, can only lock the mailbox, and the other key, let's call it private key, can unlock it. You hand out copies of the locking key to everyone, but only you hold the unlocking key. This is the essence of asymmetric encryption. Consider another example. Suppose you want to send a secret letter to your colleague. You put it in the mailbox and lock it with their public key. Only they can unlock it with their private key. Services like Gmail uses this method to keep your emails safe, making sure only the intended recipient can read your message, no matter how many people try to peek inside your mailbox. Well, I hope you have understood the lecture, and I will see you in the next lecture. Welcome back.